Okay, so I think I have everything ready to go on our final part of the trunk. Okay, uh, we are going to finish up the trunk. The trunk is already finished, actually. And it's right here. Okay, so there's our trunk. It's kind of a girly trunk. It has already cover of the parts of it and inside too. See, there is it. So it's completed. Yeah, actually finished up today the mini albums goes inside of the trunk. And to start today, we're going to start on page 26 of the tutorial. Okay, that part tell you what measurements you need to cut some chipboards. These chipboards, it's going to be the cover and the back of the mini album. And you actually have the measurements too of the paper to cover. This is gonna be the cover of my mini album. I choose these papers, and that's it for now. This is gonna be later, and we're going to start making the cover. So I'm gonna turn the camera view. Okay, so like I told you, I already choose the papers and pre-cut the papers to make the cover of the album, this album, right? We already make it in the last class, okay? And that's it. So in one part of, in one the front of the chipboard, you are going to put some score tape just like this, and in the other part, you just do it around. Okay, you can use glue to this part. I prefer the tape. Okay, and they are both like this, and you're gonna remove it. Remove the tape. Just like so. See. Okay. So remove the tape, and then pick up, pick the paper you choose, and you stick it down just like this. You kind of want the center, okay, and you fix it like this. Okay, so there's the front, and then you want to reinforce these parts up of the paper, okay, just like this. If you want to use your craft knife or your foam boulder to help you do this, okay, and you actually want to do this, okay, you pass your bone folder in the corners just like this, so you can add a nice corner, and you do that in all four parts. You want this to be perfect. Pass the bone folder just like this. Next part, and pass again the bone folder, and last part, and pass again the bone folder. Okay, and now you want to remove the tape we put on the four sizes. I'm using uh, 1 inch score tape. Start raining here. So if you hear when it's raining, it's because it's raining over here. And now you wanna do this. You wanna bring the corners just like this. You wanna reinforce like this. You wanna do this thing, okay? You wanna bring the corner to the tape and then kind of score it well so you can have a nice corner, okay? And you do that in all four sizes. And if you want, you can put, where do I have my score? I'm just going to bring my score tape, just a minute. If you want, you can put just a tiny bit of score tape, for corners, okay, like this. So when you bring this over, you can have glue over here to stick this corner, okay. Just a tiny squares over there. Try to be straight here. This you will reinforce the tape, the stick it down of this thing. Okay, then remove it just like this. And then you just need to bring this up, just like so. And you want to pass your bone folder over so you can be sure to stick it down. Okay, like this. That's it. We have one front and one back of the mini. Let me just do the other one. We do the exact same thing with the other chipboard and the other paper. Take it here. When having difficult, I can just take it with my craft knife. Stick it down on the paper, try to center it. That is it. Then bring this up. so. Just like so, and just like so. Remove the tape once again, and my cat is going to pass. She's sitting on my chair. And again, you bring the corners up and reinforce them so you can have nice corners. And once again, in this project I use different chipboards. Okay, in the trunk, on the top of the trunk, I use a lighter chipboard, and on the rest of the trunk, I use heavy, and in this case, I'm using it even heavy chipboard. Okay, so in case you wonder, let me put just over here, and over here too. And here and over here. That's it, so let's remove it. Remove again over here. Try to take it off. Okay. And then you just bring this up and stick it down. And once again. Okay, so we now have our front cover on back of the mini album. And what we are going to do now, so let me see which is the order that I said the tutorial. Yes, now we're gonna make the side of the mini. To do that, I have this piece of paper. You have the measurements in your tutorial, and you're gonna make some scarves over here. So I'm gonna bring my scarf board. And what I like to do in this, I like to do every half an inch in this paper, okay? And I will explain later why. So do half an inch along the paper, just like this. So I do an half an inch, and now on one side, I'm gonna shoot this side because it has this thing it shouldn't have. So I'm gonna score it at 1 inch, okay, and I'm going to apply score tape on that inch. You can take the corners later, okay, which I am going to do. So apply some score tape over here and take the corners. So I score this, I do this thing, this little flap at 1 inch, and I apply some score tape, and now I'm going to remove the corners, kind of do a triangle thing over here, just like this. And now what? I want to have one of the the piece of chipboard we have covered with paper, and you're gonna stick it down just like so. Okay, so you wanna stick this part over here. That's what I'm going to do, and do it straight. Okay, just straight it just like this, and one is a little bit longer. I'm going to take it the longer parts. I don't want to be longer. Just a tiny bit longer, a little bit, just like so. And yeah, stick this down over here. And now we want to apply tape on these flaps we have left of the binding of the mini album. Let me see if this is the side. Yes. And you want to apply some score tape. So remember we have these, let me see if I can show you. Just like this, I think you can see. We have this corner over here, and then we have this flap. So you want to apply tape from the score of a corner to this part. Okay, so just this. Maybe a little bit longer. I'm just taking off, and actually gonna apply this on the back side. You do the exactly same thing on the other part, on the back part of it. Okay. And you can take the corners too. Just like this. Just like this. Okay. And now we are going to glue this over this flap over here. Okay. So remove the tape. Please try to remove the tape. There we go. And there we go. And then you stick this part just over here, just on the score line we have of the inch. You need to center. I forgot that thing, because this is longer than this, so you need to center. I think like this. Yes. This will be good. That's it. Just like this. So we glue first on the front part this part over here. So this is the side, the side of the mini album, and we glue it over here, and then we glue the binding of the mini album over that thing. Okay. In a minute we are going to glue some paper over here, and then you do the exactly same thing on the other side. The reason why I told you to make a lot of scars over here is because you want to adapt the best of the scars. In this case, I will tell you what scar mark I'm going to use. Use this one. So it is, let me see, this is a bit perfect. Yes. So I'm gonna use the 1.5 inch score. Okay, like this. And you want to do the exactly same thing. Let's see if I have this right. Yes, I didn't make any mistakes. So let's apply some glue over here, some tape. Oh, I forgot to take the corners, but let's take it now. No problem. And I'm using a pattern paper to the side. Okay, I think it will work better. And then you bring the other part of the cover. This is going to be the back, and you do the exactly same thing. You want to stick this over here. Make it straight. Like this, and just like this. And you glue the other part of the binding over that again. So there is it. We now have a front, the side, and the back of the mini album. And now what we want to do is to put some pattern paper over here. And I already choose the pattern paper I want to use. This is the one I choose. And you have the exactly same measurements to this on page, let's see, on page 29. Okay, no, yes, on page 29 of your tutorial. And I want to this on the back. I'm using score tape to glue this. You can use some wet glue. I'm using this one. I trust this one. So if you don't trust, you don't have enough confidence on this tape, you use another one. And I round the corners of this, and I make some distress action. I use the distress on Timotes, the old paper. Okay, I use this color. Let me just pass my bone folder. Remove the tape. Stick this down. This has some feathers, this paper. Once again, this is from the other collection, Daydream, I think, from first edition. Okay, but the rest of the mini album and the trunk is with Isabella. Once again, from the first edition. Or Isabel, I think it's Isabel. Oops. Right. Okay. I want this to be on no. I want this to be on my back, last page. And you just put this one of the last page on the map. It's not quite centered. Yes, take it. Thank God. What am I doing? I'm not centered this thing. Now it's set. I think. Now we have covered the binding over here. You can see the binding. And now we glue on the first page. This is the side I want. Put it on this side over here. And then we just stick this on the first page. Just like this, so I can be sure it is set. That's it. Now, yes, perfect. So that's for now. Okay, we have covered this and the last page. And as you can, as been seen, I already put some pattern paper over here on the last two pages. And there's a making the pocket over here, like this, and this. Okay, and we have this little flap over here, and we have the pocket in over here on the top, over here, just like so. Okay, and now I'm doing with you the first two pages, which is exactly the same thing I did on this, but I'm gonna do the first so you can see, and I'm gonna leave the middle to make by my own. I'm just telling you how to do it. So first you're gonna need 5 pieces of pattern paper, the biggest one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Repeat it and to repeat. I will need to repeat. Yes. Then repeat this one. Okay, so we need 5 of these. I already pre-cut them. We need 2. And we need 1 largest of this and 1 that's not so largest, and we need 4 of this. Okay. So to cover the 2 configuration of the page is these papers you will need. I'm gonna apply some scar tape in each one of them. I like to glue the paper with scar tape, so call me crazy if you want, but I think it's better it won't rug the paper, it won't be nasty. Now you will need to see me put some scotch tape. I could do this before, I forgot. But I already prepared it, so that's better. And I round the corners from each paper of this little and the biggest ones, and I actually make the distress with the old paper from the molds too. Okay, so this for this, this one. So on this one, it's the tiny one. I just round two corners because this goes inside the pocket, so it doesn't need to round these corners and to make this dress along here. So don't forget that. But on this largest one, I did um, round the four corners, okay? Because this goes over the, the pockets. This, now we have five biggest one. When I buy score tape, I buy a bunch of it. I probably buy 10 just on one side time because I use it a lot, as you can see. So 2, 3 to go. And I love this score tape because I can draw it with my hand and don't need the scissors. Last 2. Last one. Okay. So we are going to start with these 2. And these 2, oh, I glue the middle. Okay, so we are going to make the middle page because I want this to be on the middle. Okay, so we have The biggest one goes over here on the pocket. Um, the small one goes inside the pocket, just like this. Okay, so I'm going to glue first the one that goes inside the pocket. And let's hope I don't screw up. Okay, so where the corners is rounded, it's going to be on your right. Then you kind of insert that over there. Try to center it because before you pull it. Nice. So there's one. Oops. Now I'm gonna do the one that goes on the pocket. This goes like this. Okay. And now we turn the page and we have this large piece which I am going to use this one and do it. And so you want to center it again and you glue it just like so, and you open the flap and you want to glue another page. Okay, and round it over here to resolve. So let's take the tape and glue it. And once again, you want to center it. That's it. Do this one again. That big part of the page, so you can see you have a lot of space to put your photos. With this large page, you can put more than one photo on one page. So I like to make them functional. This is absolutely center it again. That's it. Now we have this over here. Which I'm gonna put. Oh, I don't like it. This I like more. You just glue it. This is not this is not the site I told you in the tutorial, okay? So this is the smaller one. Because I wanted to have, let me see if I can show. I want to, in this case, I want to have the cardstock to be seen, and in the other one I didn't. So I said different measurements. Okay, in tutorial I have kind of a measurement that the pattern paper cover all the cardstock. Okay, so don't worry about that. Then put this up. Putting this in here. Then we stick this in this side. Now I want this to be over here. Okay. We want to stick in here, kind of want to center it. And that's it. Now we have this part over here, which I want to put this, so this, cover with this. Okay, stick this down, put this up, stick this too. And stick this over here, and center it. That's it. And last one. Okay, and stick this down. Okay, so that's it. We have covered the middle part of the mini album. Okay, it has a lot of flaps and a pocket over here and another pocket over here. What we want to do now is I'm going to show you how I did a thing that I did in the other one is I put some ribbon like this in here. Okay, and I'm going to do one so you can see. Let me just grab a bag to put the garbage. Because I have a lot of these things on the table. I'm going to use a pink one to make that thing in here. on this page. I will show you. It's the same thing that I watched. I think I already used that thing somewhere. Oh yes, on the trunk. I use the pink one on the trunk to make the charm on the trunk. So that's the same one I'm gonna use. I'll leave it here. I will just this thing I am going to use my glue. So let's do it. So first of all, you need to apply some glue. Ooh, if I can open it, yes. So you need to put some glue over here, just where the pocket begins. Just like this. And then you stick you put the lace in there, just like this. And I am going to put 2 layers because this is it's not it's straight. It's not the large one. And I want to be large. Just apply a little bit of glue here too. Stick that over there. If you're using a large one, you just need to put one time. I'm using a straight one, so be sure you're not gluing the pocket over here. Okay, so that's it. So I put some ribbon over here, and now I have this. Okay, this is kind of rainbow too. Okay, this is very beautiful. I like it a lot. And I want to stick this over the rainbow we have glue now. Okay, so I'm going to apply glue over the pink rainbow. And in a few minutes you'll see how beautiful this is going to be. I'm using white glue, but when it dries it don't have color, so the best to use, and it's a strong glue. Now you just want to stick this over here. And I'm going again pass glue over this, so I can be sure this is nicely glued. Okay, and this will make the lace stronger. Okay, so you just need to pass a little bit of glue, not too much, just a tiny bit, so it can penetrate mm, in the holes of it. Okay. That's it. I can show it. So as you can see, it goes like this. So it's give you a nice way to decorate your pages, and you have a pocket like this. Okay. So now we are going to, I can close this. Now we are going to make some tags, and I think it's a brilliant idea to use a paper that I have over here, and I don't know how to use it because it's not scrapbooking paper, it's not cardstock. I don't know what that thing is, and I want to use it, and I have a nice idea to use it in the tags. Okay, I think it's that what I need to do. So let me check the tutorial. Oh, in my other album, in my mini album like this, I put some layers over here. I do something like this. I am not doing on this case, okay? So you have the tutorial the way you can do that. And next, the text. So let's make some text. Where do I have the first stuff on the text? So we have um, two sides, two measurements from the text. We have two smaller, not smaller, thinner, large, and we have another one that's smaller and large like this. Okay, in the ones that has more in this way, you wanna do some punch. I do this with Tonic Studios punch. Okay, the one that has the ruler and it has these nice flowers. And I want to take the corners of it just like this. I'm actually just going to do one of these now. And you want to make some distress action. You're probably thinking, she's crazy, that paper is yellow. It don't goes beautiful with the paper collection. You'll see that it's going to be beautiful. So I want to take the corners from here too. So I take the four corners around it. Now I want some paper to put over here, so let me pick one from over here. I'm gonna use this. Oh, it almost has the side that I want. Let me see. Which is I want it to be, I can tell you, I want to be 4 and 3 corners by 9. 4 and 3 corners by 9. So 4 and 3 corners by 9. Just like so. I want to take there is it. I want to take I want to round the corners just like this. And I want to make some distress action too. Just like this. Now I want to glue this over here. To glue this I'm going to use, if you can open of course, a wet glue. You can use Scar Tape. In this case I'm going to use wet glue. I don't know why, but I'm going to use the wet glue. I'm putting the glue like this because when I do this it goes better. Instead I do like this, okay? So don't call me crazy. I probably am, but who cares? The glues, it glue better if I do like this. And it takes me less time. So okay, do this over here. Like this, pass the bone over. When I use the wet glue on paper, can open it and apply more glue. In some places I think it's critical. Okay, this is the place it's critical. Okay, so that's it, and now comes the paper. I will try to give it a name. Okay, so let's see. Is this paper? And this paper I was seeing it's called in English patent leather sheets, and in Portuguese is folhas de papel de luxo. Okay, I have this. I bought a pack of papers, and it comes with these papers. So it has these colors, and I can't even know what to do with them, and I figured it out. Let's see. I came out with this idea. Okay, and this I do it with this. Is I think this is from Shishkat. Yes, this is from Shishkat, the craft, and it makes these designs. You can do it straight, or you can do it in a circle, oval, square, border, whatever you want. You do it with just this. And I figured out that I can do it to make a lace. I need to cut this on the measurement that I want to do it, and the measurement is 9 1/4. So I'm gonna cut it by 9 1/4. These are probably gonna use it in someone else's thing. So 9 1/4 will be like this. I'm gonna make the punch. It's up. Oh my god, this paper is so crazy. Like this. Another one. That's good. We continue it. And then I'm going to cut a tiny bit, I don't know, just like this. And I'm doing the exactly same thing but on the other side, just like this. But in this case, I'm trying to make it straight. go. See, it is already create this thing. Now we do the exactly same thing to the end. Last one. Okay, that's it. Now we have created this thing. I'm going to call it, a border thing. And I just want to open it, the flowers in the back, because I figured out the punch does not cut this paper correctly, so I need to open the flowers on the back side, just like this. So it's a nice way to use the papers that normally come with some packs. This is one of these cases. I have it here for so long and I haven't figured out what I was going to do with this paper, and I figured out this morning. And it was a nice idea. Okay. See, now it's beautiful, and I'm going to stick this down just over here. See, like this. And it's going to give me a lot of space here to journaling or to, I don't know, do something else. I don't need to take this one of this. Maybe the scissors. It's better if I do this. I'm just opening the flowers, so I am going to probably use this idea in another project. Since I have one, I'm going to finish it this weekend. I'm going to probably use this idea in something else. So you can have a tutorial how to do this. It is so easy to do. I don't think you're gonna need a tutorial to make this thing. Okay. Then I stick this over here, and it gives me nice decoration. And I'm gonna stick this with wet glue. Okay, that's it. Now we just try to stick it down carefully over here. Okay, just take this little piece from here. And I have this beautiful, I think it's beautiful, tag. Okay, finish this tag. And we actually have another kind of tag to make. And the other one that has different measurements. This one that I just did now goes, is already blue, goes over here. See, you have this nice thing. And I think I need to cut the tiny bit. Yes, I need to cut the tiny bit from here. We'll do it right now. I can do it later. I just need to cut a little thing from here. It's, I could show you this part. Okay, I need to cut this piece like this, okay, because this punch does not take the border, just make these designs, and I need to take this like this, and I'm gonna take it later. So that goes over here, and now we need to do the one that goes inside this pocket over here. To do that, I have this cardstock, and I'm gonna use probably, let me see, I think I'm gonna use this too. No, because I have some roses to put on this, so it is not going to be beautiful. Let me figure it out. I'm gonna use this. I always keep these little things, little papers, until I have large papers. Okay, since I don't have large papers, when I finish this project, I kept with the biggest one like this, and the smallest ones like this. I make flowers. And this goes perfect in here. So take the corners from here. From here too. Make some distress action in here. and on the pattern paper too. Then you want to glue it, the pattern paper in here. And stick it down, try to be center, just like this. And now we want to glue a flower in here. I'm going to glue these roses. Okay, these nice roses. I'm going to glue them just center it on the top. Okay. Just like this. Let's hope it glues. It's going to take time. I don't have my hot gun hot, so I can do it with my hot gun. But if you want, you can glue this with hot glue. It will be better. I'm just doing this so you can see. Okay. And this goes inside. Because as you can see, the flower don't get in here. So what we do is you kind of see where the flower, and you can do with any flower you want. I'm just making a point in here to see where the flower is. So the flower goes over here and make it a point. Just need to pick up something. This is another punch from Tonic Studios. Is a border corner. And what I'm going to do with the border corner, I just flip here, try, at least try, yes, to center it, just like so, and punch, or at least try to punch, because the paper is heavy. So I think I now I have a problem. Yes, I do have a problem now, because this is not, this is a heavy paper. This punch does not cut heavy paper, so let me just go to my other table to do this, because in this table it will be hard to do. So I can do it with this sponge. That's not a problem. I can do it in another way. I can do it by hand. So let me make a measurement. You can see how you can do it by hand. So this is in the center. This. I'm taking a triangle from here. Okay, hopefully this side will be enough. Let's see if I'm cutting the right things. Oh, that's why I didn't want. I think I discovered why I couldn't stand this. Let me think. I was punching the two. I can do it anyway. So with it here. Okay. So I just remove a little bit from here and now the flower goes hopefully. Yes, it goes like this. See, then you just need to pick the flower and open it. If you have a punch that do the circle, you can do it half in circle in here to get this thing. And I think I can now cut the other tag. So there's the other tag that goes right here. See, the other tag goes like here. And I'm probably thinking this flower is not good for here. It's too fluffy, so let me just take it. Let me just go another flower. This is better. Like this too. And I can use that rose to put in the cover in here. I can use that roses to make something beautiful with here. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so oops, look at this blue. Okay, so that goes over there. It's better because when it goes, it doesn't have too much fluffy stuff in here. So that's the form I'm gonna use in here. Oh, I forgot, but you can take the corners from the flaps like this and like this too. Okay. Then you can make some distress action all over the place. Okay, it's all about this onto you. Now I think I'm gonna decorate the the front in here. I have so these 3 roses I can use. Or I just can use the smaller ones. I have smaller roses over here. Let's see. I can do something like this. Yeah, we're probably gonna need to again to do this, and I have actually this thing. I'm gonna distress it so it can be darker. Just like this, so it's darker, and glue this there. Probably I'm gonna put some roses there too. Probably not, probably yes. And this is gonna be my cover. I can show you exactly how it is because everything will go up. Let's see if I can take it. There's some roses and in the top too some roses. So that's the kind of decoration I'm going to use. And let me take this. This is from the cover. Inside I am going to put some decorations too. So I have this in here, and I'm probably gonna put a flower like this there, and then over here another flower. So I'm gonna put some flowers, okay, inside, and I have these two if I wanna use it. Probably not. Another flower over here, another one over there. So do a lot of flowers, and then you put them. Okay, it's easy. So this is tickets. Let's see. Yes, it works. Perfect. Okay. So that's our mini album completely. You just need to make some decorations, and when I finish the decorations I will put them on the on YouTube, on my blog www.imperiturgi.blogspot.com. I'm gonna write it over here on the chat so you can see. On Blogspot. Okay, so there's my blog, I have Facebook, and I have a YouTube. So this goes dun, 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 inside of this. Okay, so there you have. You can open it. Oops. You can open it, and you can have your mini album. Okay, just need to decorate the rest of the mini album, put some papers on the rest of the mini album. I'm going to do it during the weekend, and then I will show you probably Monday or Saturday. I don't know, one day of that. So that's it. And oh, I actually want to show you the project that I'm coming up with. Just a mini album, but it's a different mini album. So let's complete this today. Okay, there is it. Beautiful. You can actually, I can see it. I haven't seen it together. The mini album can go on the top of it, and you can put some memories, I don't know, for babies, some toys or stuff like that in here, and the mini just over and not inside, because you can see it's the same paper, so it's beautiful. Put it on the side, and I want to show you the next project. It's not complete, but I can show you some pages. So this is going to be the mini album that I'm working on, and you can see the first page. It has dream over here, happiness, some butterflies, and it opens like this. See, and it has a lot of, because we're gonna have insert over here. Okay, I think it's just the first page I can show you, and I haven't finished up this page, but it's gonna open like this. Okay, it's quite a long page, and that's it. I can show you much more because I haven't completed, but that's it. So I'm gonna finish the trunk, and I'm gonna finish this mini album, and it's gonna have a tutorial on the blog, so you can have the tutorial to do this mini album. And the mini album and the tutorial from the trunk of memories is already in the blog, so hopefully I can hear some news from you. So that's it for today, and from this week. It has been a tough week. 3 classes on this week to make the track, so that's completed, and I think I'm in love with it. But okay, so see you. I don't know exactly when, but it's going to be during one of these weekends coming up. Okay, so hopefully I can see you there. So goodbye. See you on next class. I will post an event when I have the date on that class. Okay, so bye.